All right, welcome once again to another edition of the Friday Beer Break. I'm joined by Chris Schryer of the TorontoBeerBlog.com, and it's brought to you by the Beer Market, live music Thursday through Saturday, and the Rock and Roll Brunch on Sundays. And this packs a lot of punch, and the name is like Latin or something, so you know it's powerful.
I'll remember the name.
Yeah, this is from our friends at Schneider Weisse.
Schneider Weisse.
Schneider Weisse.
Why is it everything in German sounds like they're yelling it? Even when it's festive, it's overly festive.
It's true.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Überraschung!
And this is their Aventinus, which is a wheat beer, but it's a doppelbock. So it's like a doppelweizenbock.
Now, I know that the doppelbocks always pack a little bit more punch, but what is it that makes them a doppel specifically? And I'm assuming that a doppelweizenbock just means it's a doppel, but it's made with wheat.
Yep, so we'll chase the word back a little bit. Bocks are a specific type of beer.
Yeah.
Made for Lent and also for Advent, incidentally, for the fast before the major feast days and Christian holidays. So they were aged, like lagered, to use the proper word. And the plain bocks were higher-ish in alcohol, sort of 5-6 range, I think.
Now this one's so potent, we're only gonna use one bottle because we both have to drive after
and
it.
yeah, we do.
This is almost 9%. What is it, like 8.2?
8.2, yeah, 8.2.
8.2.
It's like you read the label. The Doppelbox is double. It's a bigger, heartier ones, and those are really the ones that were the fasting beers, which is incidentally something I'm going to be doing this year. Did I mention that?
Yeah, he is going to be fasting during Lent and drinking nothing but beer.
All this? Not going to go anywhere because I'm drinking a lot of calories.
I was going to say, not going anywhere with all that beer you're
My
gonna
doctor
drink.
was like, that's a lot of empty calories. I was like, well, it's not really empty.
So for Lent, he's giving up sobriety.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you going to get here to do the beer break?
No, I mean, I'll be fine.
Right.
What makes the doppel so different than a regular bock?
A lot more grain, and so you're getting more protein, you're getting more nutrients, and so this is the thing, the beer that I made it with Amsterdam, has a lot of oatmeal in it. So it's actually got like an almost oatiness to it, but it means that there's actually protein, so I'm not gonna die.
Well, that's fortunate.
Yeah.
Come with me if you want to not die.
So the doppelweizenbock, so you can make a doppelbock with like anything?
Yeah, and so my Doppelbock didn't have any wheat in it, but you could put wheat in. But in the case of a Weizenbock, it's at least half wheat and you know, sometimes more. So it's quite a wheaty one. So you're going to get a lot of those dark, jammy, dried fruity kind of characters and some of the spice from the yeast that you'd get in a normal Doppelbock. But because of the wheat, you'll also get some of those more traditional wheaty characteristics. And it changes the mouthfeel.
You can definitely smell the wheat. Like it smells like a Weizen beer.
It smells like a wheat beer right off
Should
the
I
top.
say Weissenbier or should I say Weissenbier?
Beer.
Beer?
And now Germans, feel free to comment and correct me.
Weissbier.
But it's not Weiss, it's Weizenbier.
Weizenbier.
There's a little dit to it somehow. It's a weird language, guys. No offense.
Ja, ein kleines bisschen Deutsch.
I asked you a question. Do you speak German?
Anyway, so yeah, Schneider, Aventinus, Doppelweiss.
That does not taste like it's an 8.2. Not at all. Like that is incredibly smooth.
Yeah.
Like I've had like beers that are small beers that pack more punch than this.
So on this beer, right away, classic banana.
Banana.
Even though it's fairly dark, and so you know, let's not drink with our eyes. It has that very weedy kind of banana thing. But then you do get like I get almost like raisin or like dried currant, and you get some of the nice spices from the German yeast. And yeah, I mean, think about this. If you had to drink just this, like you say, you don't notice that alcoholic heat. You know, you could put away a bottle of that for breakfast.
Yeah, but you put the bottle away, you're not going to notice it. But when you stand up, you'll notice it.
That was another argument my doctor had. He's like, you're going to get drunk a lot quicker. And I was like, well, yeah, you know. I said, you know, I have a fairly high tolerance.
Well, congratulations.
I just felt like a real warming sensation in my tummy because my stomach's kind of empty right now.
Yeah, I've got an empty stomach right
Yeah,
now, too.
really like all of a sudden just, ooh, just a
Yeah,
nice
it's just
warming
nice,
sensation.
And,
Very
I mean,
good.
it's a very fulfilling beer, right? It's not refreshing. It's
No.
You know,
you're drinking something like it's not thick like a porter or a stout, but there's definitely a lot more to this than the lightness that you'd find in like a lager or a pilsner.
And
or
when
something.
people say, you know, like a meal in a cup, this is a meal in a cup, and it could sustain you, and we're gonna see if it can sustain you.
Here, eat. Eat.
All right, so Aventinus,
Yeah, Schneider Aventinus at the beer market right now. Great beer for this time of year.
and you could go drink this while watching live music Thursday through Saturday, or with breakfast at the Rock and Roll Brunch on Sundays.